Swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The elven mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Well, I'm waiting for you, so please move along too. Thank you. Is this what it feels like when I stay behind and start looting everything? Are you doing this on purpose, Kira? Because it's starting to feel like you're doing it on purpose.
It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Yeah, I don't know if you see that, but I see what seems to be very familiar to an elemental golem. I faced one of these before in... the name escapes me, but also a place where there was a secret hideout of a mage, and it had some kind of being. Basically be on your guards. And at the same time, yeah, wandering in the dark. I'll read this later. Right now, this is probably not gonna be good.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you think?
Ciri not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Okay, that's bad. You're clearly a monster, so in that regard, I should be fine. Okay. Nope. Wait. What do you mean you cannot do... I can't use heavy attacks when dealing with a torch. Okay. This is fine. Less fine. Okay, you know what? Fine. No. Definitely not good. Okay. Just get rid of you. Come on. Okay. Whenever you try to stun him, I'm not entirely sure what his next move is gonna be. So that's kind of not helping. Go. Here we go. No. Strong attacks. Might seem to be the way to go. Okay. Here we go. Slow and steady. This golem does not stand much of a chance against a 2. Oh, okay. He does not stand much of a chance against the 2 of us. Come on. Okay. Whenever he tries to do that, stay away. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. Well, he's making you laugh. Really? This should be no issue at all. Oh, we got this. We totally got this. Come on. Slow and steady. Use those adrenaline points. And... From the back. At the same rate, I'm really blunting... Oh, I'm blunting my sword. On rock. Well, that worked. Less a strict Bob Runestone.
I knew we'd manage.
Powder
That's
monster
so?
tissue?
Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Okay. Well, I guess I will not underestimate that in that case, since it's about me, but... Yeah. I love your magic. As seen with your ghostly spectre variant from earlier. Yeah, boy. You pack a punch. But at the same time, today I learned I can't use strong attacks when I'm wielding a torch, which is bad news for me. Relict oil, liking that, Hunter Captain. Enhanced elemental oil. Again, a case of I would love to have elemental oil for an elemental like this, like bestiary. Where is it? Wait, it did not. Really? It did not appear. Huh. Interesting. Or was it because you killed it and I didn't get the entry? Because that sucks. Well, guess that's it then. And we can't make any of them new stuff that we just got? Don't think so. No. Relic oil needs mistletoe. And I don't even know what relics are. In any case, let's move on, see where the wild hunt is, because we're just... I don't know where we're going right now. We're going deeper and deeper into this madness. And I'm looting everything that's not bolted down. Assassin's Gauntlets, Succubus Decoction. Yeah, I hope we're going in the right direction.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Friendship slowly grows. Don't you worry. Just talk about the birds and the bees and the weather. Sometimes it seems to be raining an awful lot here. We share that in the... Like, we both hate Velen. Kira, you might want to move a little bit. You might want to... Kira? See, this is what I mean about becoming friends and such. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Gotcha. Okay, what is this? Just tracker gauntlets. How old must those tracker gauntlets not be? Dear, oh dear. Alright, anyway, we are on the right track. My intuition tells me we need to go left. My curiosity tells me to go this path instead. And curiosity seems to always pay off. Manuscript page, elemental oil. Perfect. Catacomb decoction. Can I make elemental oil? Yes, I can. Alright, well, I'll take it. And I can instantly make enhanced elemental oil. Yeah, why shouldn't I? From 10% to 25% against Elementa? Sure. I'll take it. But Elementa, we don't have any information on any Elementa. Well, I'm assuming Elementa be a golem as such, but...
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
And more.
Oh boy. Okay, what it? Gargoyle. Okay, if I have to make a guess, I'm saying Gargoyle is definitely Elementa, right? I'm hoping it, at least. Okay, okay. You've got to be Elementa, right? No, boy. Certainly don't like you. Okay, here. Okay, it's trying to spit at me or puke on me. Kira, any help right now would be appreciated if you wouldn't mind. Really? That's just gross, dude. Come on. No. 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 Come on. Come on. Easy peasy. Not easy.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Okay. We really need to work out this whole working together as friends parts thing, because I figured your job would not be to watch the door to see if it would open up, but actually to be helping me defeat a bloody gargoyle. Thank you. Ah, dear oh dear. Well, Elementa must be. Thank you, gargoyle. Is it just me, or is that gargoyle ogling us? Lara Estevan, burglar from Lochmuin. Lochmuin, that was the place with all the gargoyles. Ah boy. Gargoyles are stone statues brought to life by magic in order to guard mages' laboratories and lairs from intruders. Their appearance alone has scared off more than one prospective burglar. Those who do not take fright at the sight of these horned and winged monstrosities usually die shortly thereafter, torn to shreds by stony claws. Well, clearly, Quen is the right answer. Split bolts, broadhead bolts. Okay, these bolts are looking cool, but they require such a high level. Like, sure, effect duration, cause of bleeding, silver damage. Just normal silver damage. I really wonder if I'm ever going to use those. Like, I might be better off just selling them and sticking to the occasional use of a bolt when I need it, but as a main weapon? Nah, not really. Don't think so. Anyway, curiosity did not kill the Witcher yet again. I'm starting to think that that saying is completely false, if you ask me. And yes, I am going to light every single thing that I find that I can find, if I can find them, because hey, it's light. Which means I should also light you, just in case.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Well, you could very well be right. Yeah, I'm working on it. Don't worry, don't worry. Or at least I'm trying to activate it.
Look, it worked. Come on.
Yeah. Although at this rate, yeah, where we're going is
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge.
perfectly fine.
This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Oh,
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
way ahead of us.
Gavella Glan.
Okay, just to be sure, can I take out my silver sword? Thank you.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
Oh,
They destroyed the mage's sentries.
really?
They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Okay. That is both epic and also terrifying for... Disclare? Can I loot the statue? No. They froze the Guardians. They can do that to us too. Not liking that in the slightest. Which means... we better move on. We're way behind them. Oh, some of these are gonna come alive, aren't they? These are gonna come alive. They are going to defrost and see us as the intruder. Well, they will be right that we are the intruder, but... that really is not sounding good for us. Really isn't. Well, Kira? Are you coming? Really? I'd love to move ahead, or do you want me to destroy? Thank you for waiting. You're completely right. I should have waited here too. Okay, I can't loot this statue. Fine, moving on. We got some boots. Everything is fine. Wild Hunt is here, and I know
Froze them before they could attack.
you're hesitant. These things are gonna come alive. Kira? Oh, we're going to have to fight them. Yeah. We need to do this together.
Esai Isa. Jada Doin Nilin Yama. Ren.
This is not good. This is really not good. This is worse. He's freezing the place up.
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge.
Okay,
Stand at my side.
it's good that you want to shield us.
Hurry and annoy.
I'll take it. But
Ready. Stay close.
okay, I'll try to stay close. I'll try to stay close. They're going to stop us somehow. This can't be that easy of you just blocking stuff. Can't be.
We must close them.
No, you must close them.
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I've not fought these things before. Leave Kira alone. Okay, 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 okay. Stay inside of here. Stay inside of here. Stay inside of here. There we go. There we go. Good, 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 good. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Just lure them. Lure them. Lure them and then strike. Lure them and strike. Lure them and strike. Or just strike. Oh god. We got this though. We got this. As long as we keep Kira safe. Everything should be fine, right? Everything should be fine.
I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Don't cheer too soon. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you. I'm not going out of this bubble. I have bad experiences with leaving safety bubbles. Okay. More going to come from this portal, huh? Wait. Hold up. Do we know what these things are? They're elementa. Okay. That's good news. That is really make me happy that I got elemental oil. Alright. Send through your hounds of the wild hunt. And I'll take care of them. Okay, there's quite a few of them this time. There we go. Awesome. Okay, they don't stand a chance. As long as they don't hurt you and break the spell. No. As long as they don't hurt you and break the spell, as long as I don't hurt you. Okay, this is good. This is fine. Is your bubble getting smaller? It feels like your bubble is getting smaller. And I'm not sure if I like that. Really not sure if I like that. Okay. But at the same time, they're just keeping us busy like this. Oh, were they weak to anything else? Anything else? They're weak to Igni? And Axie. Okay, Igni and Axie. Let's try Igni. See what that does to them.
Come on.
I mean, that works, sort of. Certainly works, for the time being. Okay, no. Stay away from Kira. Come on, you bloody beast. No. Okay. No, okay. This is fine. Not fine. Igni, for the win. Okay, that went better than expected. That could have gone better.
It worked.
Oh boy. Well.
Kira. What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Okay. Don't fade on me.
Just don't faint on me.
Please.
Now, in your firm embrace, not on your life.
How much of this is played by you?
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
But we can't.
I know. We must go on.
You might be over-exaggerating a little bit, but at the same time, I have seen Triss go through
Block
that
the passage. Maybe I can try.
after such a spell. Okay. Before we leave, really quickly. I'm not here for Dwarven Spirits. I'm here for stuff like this. I'm not here for Dwarven Spirits. I'm here for... Okay.
Come, we might still catch them.
Yeah, we might still be catching them. I need more information on these bloody monsters. Okay, anything else? I quickly want to leave this place behind, but also not too quickly because of stuff like this. That's water. That's not what I need. Well, maybe I need it a little bit. Okay, anything else? There's one more corpse right over here and another chest. I'll take it. Sulfur and... Oh, water? Come on! Who hides water in a secret chest? That's the worst thing you could do. Alright, I'm ready. And sword
for your help.
at the ready
Pretty
too.
tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you?
No.
Come now, admit it.
Oh, I'm admitting
Yeah.
it.
Never.
Well, okay, maybe not. There. Okay. Seeing how we're teleporting and all, I don't know if we can return here. I don't know if we can return here, and I hate that fact. No! Okay, there's gas there. And I'm on fire. Fine, we'll move.
He awaits us.
Oh, it's... Okay, if he's awaiting us, that's fine. That's perfect. In that case, I will gladly put that away. And get rid of all of this. Grab that. Let's rune stone. Where is this going? There's a treasure here.
Shit.
Oh god, no, not what I can use right now, dude. Please just go away. No. Sneaky foglets. Bloody hell. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. After all of this, I'll take a look at what we picked up. Did you drop something? Yes, you did. Oh boy. Okay, just blow this away. Everything is fine. We'll continue. Okay. I'm ready. I'm totally ready. I'm so not ready. Are you ready? I hope we're ready. Well, good thing you're not a mage. Bad thing, you seem like a very capable warrior. Bad news for you, though.
You're stubborn one.
There's two of us.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Bad news, there's one of us. Good news, there's two of us.
I wonder how long you last.
How long I'll last? I'll last long enough. I hope. I'll definitely last long enough. Okay, if you keep stunning him like that, Nithral. Come on, slow and steady. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She's opening a passage.
Noticing it.
Stay calm. Focus.
Okay. This is fine. This is acceptable. Okay. No. God. Okay. Get rid of these bloody hounds. Kira. Don't do anything foolish. Doing foolish stuff is my job. Come on. Okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay. You keep stunning him. No, he's going to keep stunning me. Come on. No. This is working. Mostly. We got this. We haven't got this entirely. Come on. If you can stun him, that would be brilliant. Because he's going to stun me. Okay. You know, we really need to do this properly. Oh, no. Okay. It does not help if I keep jumping into the rifts of his shield and such. And okay, come on. Just get rid of these hounds before too many of them appear. Okay, this is good. They don't stand a chance. We can't let him heal too much.
What now?
There we go. Power attacks all the way. Okay, less good. Okay, how about I try some Axie? There we go. Okay. I've got a feeling that using Axie on him, when you're blasting him with magic too, is not in my favor. Okay, he's down.
Are you well and whole?
I think so.
I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Yeah. But this guy was not alone.
Look,
There were...
the elf left another message for Ciri.
It's great that they left a message for Ciri. The question right now becomes, did the Wild Hunt find a way through? Like, a message is fun, but if they already found a way through, then we're doomed. And likewise, am I wasting so much time? I'll do a quick search, and I'll leave the side paths for later if I can manage. I'll leave the side paths for later. Oh, this is the whole thing of, yeah, we're kinda on a time limit, sort of, it feels like, but at the same time, not really, and I just want to explore and steal stuff, and I'll just take what I can get.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Ciri, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long.
That's why they were waiting.
Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
That's why they
They
left.
searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Apparently, yeah. Makes me wonder, why did they split up? Like, did they just go their separate ways at some point and then try to come back together again? Or why?
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
That sounds like a plausible thing. Yet they still try to find each other again at some point. Anyway, Elf warned about some witches.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Okay.
Kira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
Do you know these witches? And you didn't mention them earlier, why? When we spoke about witches, you didn't mention them. Okay. I can be upset at you right now that you refuse to say about them, but at the same time, we did found this in the end, so... Okay, fine. Do you know these witches?
you know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the Crones, the ladies of the wood. The Crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps.
Did you
One
listen?
night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Huh. So whatever this entity then is, it's like not exactly happy with people fighting back, only taking the weak ones of mind. But still, point being, okay, you know these witches sort of, but you didn't mention them earlier, why?
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we?
Yeah, fair point. Still though,
I
it
shall
would have
tell
been
you everything
nice.
now, of course.
Yeah.
After I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Can't imagine where that comes from.
It's mostly because they most of the time want something from me. Anyway, these witches. How do I find them?
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the Crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla.
The ladies
Alright
of the
then.
wood.
As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Yeah. Also, I didn't exactly want to mention
we even
it,
come?
but maybe you noticed it too, but the wall is kind of vibrating. Which means I might have found our way out. But before we even get to that point, there is looting to be done, and also, currently, some stuff to read up on. Starting with a wandering in the dark. Barely had our heroes entered the underground chambers when they encountered the enemy. The wild hunt had reached the spot before them, and they too were searching for Ciri. The hunt had in its ranks a navigator, a powerful mage able to teleport its warriors from place to place in the blink of an eye. Geralt and Kira, on the other hand, made their way slowly on foot, encountering obstacle after obstacle. All might have been lost had our heroes not happened across a morphotic projection the elven mage had left for Ciri. The mage's illusion guided her towards his lair and called her Zirael, meaning swallow in Elder speech. Hearing this, Geralt gained two vital clues. The mage clearly knew Ciri well, and he must have painted the swallows on the walls to direct her. The road through the underground was not an easy one to travel. The mage had set a great many traps that Ciri could easily evade, but which would trip up any who chased after her. In the end, Geralt and Kira eliminated the Wild Hunt's lead and began nipping at its heels. Ciri's pursuers did not find what they were looking for. They departed empty-handed, leaving one warrior behind to tend to Geralt and Kira. He proved a weak match for the Witcher and the Sorceress, but their victory was bittersweet, as in the underground passageways, Geralt found neither Ciri nor the elven mage. All he could now do was to follow the hints provided by yet another morphotic projection the mage had left behind, leading us to the Ladies of the Wood. Information found in the home of Hendrik the Nilfgaardian Ancient indicated Ciri had entered into conflict with some witch in Velen. At first Geralt thought this witch was Kira Mitz, but he later learned Hendrik had meant a different individual, one who dwelt in Crookback Bog. So the Witcher ventured into the swamps determined to find this bog-dwelling witch and ask her about Ciri. Well, that's certainly the plan. But that leads us towards that book of ours. Also lots of equipment, I'll take a look at that later. There's so much stuff to do. Also, map. I need to really catch up on stuff. Edwin Grelov's first map, the one that we purchased from the merchant. After being recruited by Professor Slavko Atemstein to join his research group, I began the study of the Griffin School of Witches. My base of operations was a tomb under the Crookback Hills. The professor claimed this was a final resting place for one of the Griffins, and wished to find a way inside it. I quickly discovered a range of places of interest, each marked with a pictogram in the shape of a Griffin School Witcher medallion. I've marked these points on this map. Edwin Grelov, adjutant in natural history at Oxenford Academy. And this one says something similar. A plowing syphilic son of a poxy whore. I lost the first map I prepared for Professor Atemstein in a game of Gwent. I must now return to my base camp near the tomb under Crookback Hills and start anew. Meanwhile, I will mark further points of interest on this map. Edwin Krelov, adjutant in the history at Oxford Academy. Well, nice that you made a second map, I'll take it. And the Book of the Ladies in the Woods. the gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track to find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their demesne. Or demesne? No clue. If you make the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. This is a story that the Baron told us about Ciri and the girl. Redcow, was it right? The Trail of Treats. Not exactly liking all of that. Okay. Well, we've got another scavenger hunt. That's for sure. There's a lot of stuff to loot here. And quest updated, Lady of the Woods. Oh, that's all still stuff what we already did. Okay, before I snoop around anywhere here, I want to make sure that I did not miss anything beforehand. Before we go anywhere where I'm not yet supposed to go. And our first stop right now is right over here, with us being a complete vandal. Do I need to worry? I probably need to worry. Again, it's an illusion. So that means that the thing that we saw earlier too be an illusion, huh? That gives me the feeling that we will be returning here in the future at some point. Is there anything of interest here? Or am I just destroying this for the sake of destroying it? Because it is kind of fun to destroy that stuff, but... Nah. Well... In that case, I guess we shall read up. And steal all the stuff that we can find here. Because clearly this elven mage no longer needs it. He's not around. The vials, the meridian ore, after the white frost. Spiring ash down dreary hills, past sparkling waters, Ternalia drifts, slowly, silently into oblivion. Sage lips blacken, frosted bones quiver. Before an ice-bound eye can blink, in distant skies I will watch your descent. Okay, that really doesn't tell me a lot. Does that tell you anything, Kira? Doesn't tell me anything. Two mushrooms. We have got the bear legend. The Berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have heard the call of the bear and answered it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join it is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials, which usually end in their death. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trial of Bear's Triumph, but few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know what those who undergo it must endure. Quite curiously, the inhabitants of Skellige themselves know very little about the Berserkers, or Wildkarls as they call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders and not even amongst themselves. Okay, Berserkers. I've got a feeling that... Are those werebears? Sounds like it, maybe. Now, finish your soup or a berserker will come and swallow ye whole. Skellige muttered, scolding a child. Skellige legends speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by battle rage. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven by a bloodlust which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however, not even in Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legends with the utmost gravity. This indicates either that berserkers are in fact mere figments of meat-sodden imaginations, or else that they have learned to hide their abilities from the rest of the islanders. The Skald's ballads indicate that berserker transformed in the heat of battle cannot be distinguished from a true-born bear. Only minute anatomical details such as the shape of their tongues and teeth reveal their secrets. Descriptions of their fighting prowess paint them as invulnerable to pain and able to heal any wound received almost at once. If these men-turned bears truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and lycanthropes, they are particularly vulnerable to oils that harm cursed creatures. But if we are to give credence to ancient songs about these creatures' deeds, about the mass murders and massacres they have committed, we can only hope that no witch will have to test this hypothesis. And otherwise, Devil's Puffball all the way, and just set them on fire. So, in the meantime, Hounds of the Wild Hunt. Baying at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times, and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. Essie, Blackjack, Daven, Trubarits. Born, or so some experts believe, of magic ice crystal, the Hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside the spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. As we have noticed. Basically, don't underestimate them. Well, bear legends and berserkers aside, we've also got...
Notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Meaning he was around here not too long ago?
Notes himself.
Maybe?
The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
How long ago was this elven mage here?
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
What? What potion?
Well,
What potion?
What's this?
the potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
If you mentioned the potion before, I am afraid that I can't remember the details. The Elder Blood. What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse passed from generation to generation. Those in whose veins the infamous Hen Ichar flows are said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this contaminated blood that Ithlin prophesied an avenger would be born, a destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is an extremely rare inherited talent, granting control over time and space to a degree unattainable even to elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of the power that take the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends about the curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reasons, the bearers of the Elder Blood were always subjects of great interest to the world's mighty and to mages alike. The former counted on the truth of Ithlin's prophecy, on an avenger being born who could destroy worlds and who they could thus use for their purposes. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic of Hen Ichar to broaden their own knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all these plans were for naught. The Elder Bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress to the Nilfgaardian crown, Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon. And so our search for her continues. Interesting though, that whole story of the Elder Blood.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Clearly mysterious.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Does the mysterious mage herbalist also have goodies? Yes, he does. Enhanced cursed ore. Can I make that? Oh, no, wait, that's green mutagen. I already had that. Where is it? Where is it? By the way, Catagan decoction. Increased critical hit chance. That's nice. And Succubus. Attack power grows over the course of a fight until reaching a maximum threshold. That seems nice too. And I can't make that. I can make black blood. Witch's blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. That's cool. Only 30 seconds though. That feels so weak. So... I like the idea of potions, but even in normal battles right now, I'm like limited to swallow if I can even remember to use swallow in time. I'll still make it, but I wish it would last a lot longer. And Golden Aureole grants immunity to poisons, neutralize the effects of poisons already in bloodstreams. Oh, that is good. That is really good. If I were to encounter more of those poisonous fog fields and I just drink a Golden Aureole, for 60 seconds I'm immune to it. Right? That's how I need to understand that? Because that seems good. Is there something in here? Introduction to Applied Magic. Magic is a science of harnessing, subduing and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make of magic an art, but the road to virtuosity leads through years of practice, study and hard work, and requires a considerable amount of required inborn talent. Magic was implanted in our world through the conjunction of the spheres, and was discovered to be a living, changeable and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered this talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic, groups began to form in which talented beings could work together on developing their abilities. This period is usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups, the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it, ordered according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. Okay, fun. Who knows, maybe I'll find a mage who would like to have that book. A beginning mage, maybe. So, that is everything. Except for, well, this right over here, huh?
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion.
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one.
Thank you.
Bound to come in handy.
Oh, it's going to
And
come in
each time
handy.
it does, you will think of me.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Thanks.
My eternal gratitudes. Okay, uncovering illusions. When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk towards it. When you are close, press E to dispel the illusion. Well, let's test that theory out on the very first thing that I encountered. Well, not the first thing I encountered, because that would be all the way up in the Wastrel Manor, but hey, right over here, illusion.
Someone placed an illusion here.
Change and fade. I'm liking that. Which brings us to more water, and I don't have my killer wheel, but I do have treasure. Let's see. As long as we can trust on our witcher senses, we can find treasure. It's a treasure detector. That's a trickle of runestone. God, it's way too dark here. Okay, just follow your witcher senses. Follow your witcher senses and be safe. Tracker boots, nails, leather scrap. Enhanced Devil's Puffball, liking that. We'll certainly be trying to make that soon. Okay, and apparently we can go in this direction? Way too dark. Bring out my torch, please. Which is totally dry, because it's magic. Okay, last time there was bad stuff happening. Fog and such. Yeah, interesting for sure. So, this is the reason why someone plays an illusion, huh?
Great.
I knew it! I knew it! I can hit you in the fog. I can hit you. I can hit you in the fog. Where are you? Shit. No, you're behind me. You have got a little bit too much magic up your sleeve. At least I know how to deal with you, but I don't like it. Fogel mutagen. Okay, liking that. So, Morgrim. That sounds interesting. Okay, that's the weak Disclare variant. That's the weak Vic of our blade. Longsword. Was this any good? Wild Hunt Warrior Sword, Steel Sword, which I can wield. And it is better. It's a little bit broken down, but Quen sign intensity increased. Critical hit damage bonus increased, liking that. Okay, I do lose critical hit chance, but I can maybe improve that in the future. And a chance to freeze. Oh, I like that one. And yeah, that looks fancy. I'm taking that. And meanwhile, Morgrim. More Quen sign intensity, Erden sign intensity, and bonus experience from monsters. But I lose the art chance, or art sign intensity, the poison chance, and bonus experience from monsters being a lot more. This is powerful too. Ooh. And it has more upgrade slots available. You know what? I will keep that, but I like the poison chance. Though the damage is really good. God. I like it, but... Ah! I think I'm going to stick to my 5 Silver Sword, which I also need to repair by the looks of things, so... I think for the time being we're good. I can repair this at the blacksmith soon enough. Let me quickly check if there's any gear that I would like to change right here, right now. Although I would lose out on the 3% resistance to burning. This over here with tracker boots. More armor, more stamina regeneration, more adrenaline point gain. I like these. I'll take them. And I think that will work nicely. So, we picked up some alchemy stuff again. I can't make it. What do I need? Endriga heart and green mold. Wasn't green mold the thing we needed back in Flotsam for removing a certain tattoo? Dear oh dear, such a long time ago. But we got a Foglet decoction. Increased sign intensity during cloudy weather. I'll make it. Not sure if it will ever be useful to me because decoctions and such. But I'll take it. It's better to have it than to not have it.
Well, if it isn't our motto when it comes to looting, it's better to have it than to not have it. Obviously, this rule does not apply to all things, and especially not the situations where it would end with us becoming over-encumbered.